Assassin's Creed Valhalla is less than a month away, and you should be very excited to be playing as the strong Viking leader Eivor, either female or male. I've got more gameplay to show off today from my time playing the Valhalla demo, but this time I wanted to focus solely on combat. To do this, I've got one of the larger raid battles to show you, a Fury from the Sea quest. Before you enter any battle in Valhalla, or any game really, you should upgrade your weapons and make sure your ammo is fully stocked as I'm trying to do here. Remember to like and subscribe as we go please. If you're more interested in the open world activities than you are the brutal raids, I'd recommend you switch to my top 10 things to do in Valhalla video instead, featuring drinking competitions, sailing and spoken word contests. For a recap, in AC Valhalla you'll be playing both Nordic and English story arcs, taking you on a blood-soaked journey of settlement, so we go from Norway to England I think in the game. Eivor has their eyes in the sky, sonar, to help scout ahead before entering battle, like the Eagle in Odyssey. You've also got a whole host of epic abilities that you unlock as you play, like throwing multiple axes in super speedy mode, or crushing an enemy's head with one stomp. That was my favourite, as you'll see. Like any Assassin's Creed game, using stealth and parkour to find the best entry point is key to survival in the game, so by using your Raven sonar or your cloaking tool. As you'll see later though, your cloak can't work magic, and if you pull it out too late, you won't be able to play covertly. If you're watching this Valhalla gameplay video, I'm going to assume that you've been following all footage that's been releasing of the game and are familiar with Oversight, but just for a recap in case. This is like X-ray vision that you get to scan areas and it flashes up potential enemies or points of interest like things to loot. It can be useful to use your sights before rounding a corner or entering a building in case there's a barrage of enemies waiting on the other side. I know a lot of you think that Valhalla isn't an Assassin's Creed game anymore because of the updated combat system, and then there's another camp of you who think that this isn't a true representation of Vikings because Eivor's zooming about everywhere, but I mean, it's a game, and it's fun as hell, so I'm sold. Also, if you enjoyed Odyssey, then you should like Valhalla as it kind of expands on what you could do in that title. So yeah, that includes obviously the ability to switch gender, whichever you choose in Valhalla, and being able to have same-sex romantic adventures. What a way to start off a raid. Eivor goes straight in for some stabby skewering kills, then some dual axe wielding, and even more Eivor the Impaler kills. The combat really is fun, especially if you use your abilities for an added punch, or stomp. I'm going to dip in and out anyway as you watch, just to punctuate some of the fell moments or things I want to draw your attention to.
About us. Hell with you. Remain steadfast. Gonna feed the worms!
Of course, it wouldn't be a raid without getting to steal everything you can, and these Vikings definitely capitalise on that chance. Who doesn't love loot though? Apparently who doesn't love a dead body too? Not sure why I decided to bring this dead body along, but anyway, at least it shows you that you can use the enemy as a meat shield, or of course you can stash the body to avoid detection. Don't think that'll work here though, we've just slayed like 10 people. One of my favourite kills from this raid combat is coming up now.
I want to talk to you. In for the finish! Let's end this! Try to flank! Get back here and face me! Suicide! Your doom comes! Can't scamper free this time! Lead you! We watch each other's backs! I'll keep the rat busy!
Go, soon then.
Okay, here I'm trying to check where the f my raider crew are, as they haven't come to back me up as they're supposed to, because I called them earlier with the horn. But remember, the game demo I played was an early work in progress. Okay, at this point I was like, this will be an easy kill. I'll just explode the barrel and the guy will... I'll miss and he'll just continue living. Is it that light bow arrows in AC Valhalla are pretty much useless, or is it just me that's useless? Stay tuned for more fails as I play Valhalla.
Shoot! Shoot! Remain steadfast!
Before you say it, yes, I am aware of how shockingly bad my gameplay is right now. Look, to prove it, I'll even throw in a death scene. Great. If you're in melee combat like me, then the abilities you can equip to Eivor are perfect for you. Stomping and jumping my way through this demo was honestly really fun. Want to watch me take on a different type of enemy? It's the mythical creature called the Black Shuck, just one of the cool legendary beings you can fight in Valhalla. I also use a spear in that gameplay rather than axe and shield if you've been keen to see other weapons in play. One of the popular features of Valhalla is the decapitation physics, you sadistic fuck. Don't blink to watch it in all of its glory right now. And replay.
Spread out! We have this! Get round the side! Can't hold out much longer. We bring Christ's mercy! Damn you!
Right, finally, here come my raider reinforcements. You can use them as your meat sacks to go into battle before you, or you can double team enemies for even more satisfying kills.
Run, rabbit! Give me a... Shield control! On then, aren't you? Take your last breath.
Alright there, mate, just hanging out and getting a front row seat to some low-key decapitation. Likes a bit of that, doesn't he, sadistic f***? Just like you guys.
All around me are familiar.
Eivor! Give me a hand!
We have the advantage. Some good plunder.
Using the light bow here is fine if you remember to use your multiple arrow ability, which I did for a change. If you want more raid gameplay, watch my Assassin's Creed Raising Iron Quest gameplay. It's very similar to this in terms of using abilities and the enemy types, and is great if you want to see more brutal raids. In the final version of the game, and playable in this demo, there was something like a huge 50-man raid to take on with smaller levels and objectives within it, like battering down gates, but I didn't fancy that, as I'm sure you can understand why after watching my really good gameplay. I'm basically pro. The other huge addition to the game is the chance to build up your own settlement, and this is where the good old tattoo parlours will come into play, along with other shops and buildings you want to add, like blacksmiths and barracks. You get to recruit new members to your clan too, and don't forget that also includes sea cats. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is coming out in time for the Xbox Series X release on the 10th of November 2020, with it coming to PS5 2 days later, or the 19th if you're British like me. Will you be playing it?
Go, my eyes.
Thanks for watching. Please give the video a little like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla videos that are coming soon. See you next time on Frag Hero.